Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Naomi and let's dream about beauty. In today's video, I have for you I think it's pretty much a full face of new makeup that I'm testing out to see what I think. This is all first impression stuff, so if you're interested in seeing what I'm going to be using and what I think about it, then just stay tuned. Okay, so to begin, I only have my skincare on, so I am going to start out with a blotting paper, just so that I know I've got any excess oils off of my face before I go in with my primer. So for primer today, I'm using the One Size Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer. So I just have a little tester of this, and I haven't used this before, so I thought I would give it a try. Oh my goodness, it's got a tiny little piece of foil at the, come on, there you can see, I take that little tiny piece of foil off there. Ah, there we go, got it off. Okay. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's kind of a white, looks a little bit like moisturizing lotion. It kind of feels nice, very emollient. Hopefully it will do a good job of blurring my imperfections, my pores, my textured skin. Let's see, I got this mirror in front of me. How far forward? Yeah, I can move it that far forward and it's not in the frame. Okay. No, that feels nice actually. We'll see if it works. It feels good. Oh, sorry for the AC noise, the air conditioner. It's a little warm today. One of our last warm days of fall, it is fall, but every day it's like, oh, are we getting snow today? Because it goes from kind of warm in September to a lot colder in October. So it is cooling off at night quite a bit. Okay, so I guess we're going to go in with the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. This is what the packaging looks like. I have it in the shade 200 light, medium, neutral. And it does say to shake well before use. I'll shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And it's got like a black pump on it, so it dispenses nice. I'm just going to dispense it onto the back of my hand. It's going to be a great shade match. It's a little bit runny, as you can see it's running down my hand. Grab my dampened sponge. I've got a few friends visiting me, some nice little pimples there around my mouth. So we'll see how well this goes with covering. I've also got some hyperpigmentation down in this area. I think it's sun damage. Well, I don't think, I know it's sun damage. So I am just going to finish blending this in and I will be back. Okay, so this is the foundation all done, and I have to say it looks beautiful. It is virtually undetectable on my skin. It has the perfect amount of coverage. I don't like it to be too full coverage. I don't want to look like I'm wearing a mask. It just looks so natural, and it's just, yeah, and it has a really pretty glow to it too. That isn't overly glowy, like it just looks natural. It's really, really pretty. I've heard it doesn't, I mean, I'm gonna get oily, I'm gonna get shiny, but hopefully the oil doesn't disrupt the foundation. So that's my big goal. I will leave a pinned comment on this video to tell you how this wears throughout the day and what I think of it later on. But first impression, A+. Okay, so let's put the cap back on this and put it to the side. We're gonna carry on with concealer. So for the new concealer, I should say this is not a first impression. I have used this. This is the Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer from Charlotte Tilbury. And go in with a small dot in the inner corner and a small dot here. This is how I see everybody doing their concealer now, their conditioner. This is not conditioner. I'm not putting conditioner under my eyes. And that's, I think, thanks to Robert Welsh telling us how to do that. Now I have a little mini Hip Dot sponge here that is so cute, and I will blend in my concealer. First impressions of this concealer are not good. I don't love it, but I keep trying it because I don't know, like, I guess trying it in different ways and whatever. Anyhow, I'll be back after I have this all blended in. Okay, so I will say it is radiant, it is brightening, but I'm just looking close up. I think it's not quite full coverage enough for me. I can still see my dark circles poking through, so. All right, so now we are going to try the Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening Light Banana Under Eye Powder. This is what it looks like. This is, I've never used this. This is a first impression. Just have to tear the sticker off. So satisfying. Okay, I'm just going to pour a little bit into the cap. It's definitely like a banana powder. This is, you know, you can see what it looks like there. And I'll get my brush. Just going to go in one more time, make sure that it's all blended, not sitting in the lines. Okay, so I've got some of the powder on my brush. Oh, that is beautiful. One of the first powders that I have used for the under eye that don't accentuate my wrinkles. Now, I don't really, because my oils come up so fast after I put makeup on, I don't have a problem with the powder making my under eyes look crepey for a long time. It's just when I put the powder on, usually goes away within 20 minutes, but this one is looking really nice right from the get-go. So I'm pretty impressed. The next powder I'm going to be using is the new Translucent Loose Setting Powder Ultra Blur from Laura Mercier. This is what it looks like. Pour a little bit of powder into the lid. Now, since I am so oily, I do like to go in with quite a bit of powder. So. And I do have large pores, so we like it to be ultra blurring, and we want to look like we have been photoshopped. Yeah, that looks really good. Very finely milled. Not cakey. Just looks really pretty. Okay, I'm going to get my, good catch, big powder brush and go in with a little more. So, okay, let's move on. We're gonna do some, let me just clear some of this stuff out of the way. Put this back. Put this other brush back. All right, we're going in with some bronzer next, and here is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Natural Chocolate Bronzer. It's cocoa infused healthy glow bronzer. It is in the shade Golden Cocoa. And of course, packaging's ultra cute. Love that baby pink. This is what it looks like. And I go in with my JH13. It's a smaller bronzer brush. I'm just going in on the cheek. Kind of do a little bit of sculpting with it if I can. Honestly, people, this foundation, it looks really beautiful. Like, now I know what Risa does makeup. She was raving about it, but then she did another video saying, you know, I didn't say that it would keep me matte all day. It's not like that. It's not a mattifying foundation, but it just looks so pretty on and so natural, which is the nice thing. So the bronzer looks really good too. It's a great color for me. Not too orange, not too red. Just gives a nice tanned look, which is what I'm going for. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to go in, of course I had to go in with my new Gucci blush. And this is in the shade Silky Rose. And if I can get it open. That is what this pretty little thing looks like. We'll go in with my Rephr Blush Brush 05. And just go in light. Oh, that is so pretty. What a pretty color. Everyone around me loves orange blush, and I'm like, what about the pink blush? It's so pretty. Yeah, that's really nice. It went on really well. Okay, highlighter. We're going to use the Michaela X Glam Light highlighter. This is not necessarily new, but it is new to me. And I did get it for free as an apology for the Michaela Pot 2 taking so long. Okay, so I'm going to use my JH highlighter brush and just go in here on the cheekbones. Ooh, that is pretty. To go up on my just here below my eyebrows, and then just a little bit up here. It is a little bit icy. I have to say, what color or shade is this? I don't know what shade this is. I can't see where it says. Anyhow, oh well. It's beautiful though, like just a really nice kind of champagne-y color, really pretty. Okay, what's next? You know, I am going to do my eyebrows and I'll be back. Okay, so I've got my brows done and I went in with some eyeshadow primer. This is the one from Gerard Cosmetics, that's what I used. And I'm going to start my eyeshadow look. This is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. This is what it looks like. It is so pretty. So I need to think about what kind of look I want to do. So I'm gonna grab a JH32. Well, that is not a 32. Where is a 32? This is a 32. Okay, so I think I'm going to start out in the crease, in my transition area actually, with this shade right here. It is called Nurture. And that's gonna go, as I said, in the transition area. This, my eyeshadow primer is not set. And again, I want most of the pigmentation here, so that's where I start. And then I slowly start to blend it through. Very nice and pigmented. Much better. I was using the Lunar Prism palette. No, is it the Moon Prism? No, it's Prism something palette from Lunar Beauty. Which is an neutrals palette, and I was not too impressed with the pigmentation. I had to go in like over and over and over again to get any payoff. But this one, you can see, get it right away, which is nice. Again, I would start in the outer corner, deposit most of the pigment there, and then start to blend through. So I'm going to continue blending this out and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got it blended out like I want. I'm going to put my JH32 down. I'm going to get a JH34. JH34 is a little bit more pointy at the end, so it's really good for really getting into the crease. And I'm going to go for the shade called Aspiration. So that's this darker one right here. I'm going to dig my nail into it. I almost did. And that's going to go through the crease and through the kind of inner corner, outer corner area. Again, starting on the outer corner where I want most of the pigment. Taking it through the outer V and then starting to diffuse it through and up into that transition color. Going in again, I'm going to do the same thing. Start out in my outer V, and I'm just kind of dabbing it, putting it in place, getting the pigment off where I want that pigment, and then starting my blend. I do use my pinky to balance against my cheek as I do this. So there, that is what I want. So I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, so that's kind of the blend as I wanted it to be. Now I'm going to go in with my Rephr 13 brush. It's just a little tiny blending brush for some outer corner work, and I'm going to I'm going to go in with the shade Edgy, which is this really dark plum down here, and that's going to go truly in my outer V. I do believe this is a cream to powder formula. It looks like it, but I'm not 100% sure. Just got it on my brush. And I'm going to further deepen this outer V area. Shade is quite purple. Not quite as dark as it looks in the pan, I don't think. Looks like a blackened chip plum in the pan, but looks more kind of like a purple color. Okay, same thing, other side. Okay, so now it's time for the fun part. It is time for a shimmer. So I think I'm gonna go in. This is the multi-chrome in this. So you see pink there, but when I look at it, I see green. It's really pretty. But I don't really want any my eyelashes sticking where it's not supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so this has got kind of everything like I want it to be. So now I'm going to go in with a shade called Babies, which is this one up here. It is kind of a coppery shimmer. And let's try it without spraying it. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. Very nice. That looks really pretty. I have to say that this palette is pretty much blending itself. Like, amazing. Amazing to me. Just a little bit more up the top here. Blend it a little bit up into the crease, but not very much. And then this side's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do some eyeliner. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna put some thing on the lower lash line. Probably go in with this deep blackened plum called Edgy, the one that I used in the outer corner. Okay, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit of black to the bottom lash line as well. I'm going to go in with the Blackest Black, which is this shade up here. Okay, let's do some eyeliner. Pat McGrath Labs. I don't know what this eyeliner is called, but it's her black liquid eyeliner. I'm gonna go grab a black eyeliner to put in my waterline. I'll be right back. Okay, so I grabbed a black eyeliner. This is from Lise Watier. It's the Intense Waterproof Eyeliner, Blackest Black. My eyes are so sensitive, I hate doing this. Sometimes a smoky look needs under eye. Oh, you see now my eyes are watering. Okay, now for lipstick. And inner corner highlight, I always forget that. Okay, so I'm going in with the Natasha Denona lip liner. It's I Need a Rose Lip Crayon. Then I'm going in with the lipstick called Viva Glam 2 from MAC. This is the shade. And it just goes beautifully with a lip liner. Inner corner highlight, I always forget it. Since I don't think that there is a, yeah, there's, well, maybe. Yeah, that's not really an inner corner highlight. That's a little too golden. So let's go in with the highlighter, and we'll use that. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, I'm just loving this look. All right, I'm going to go brush out my hair and then I will show you the finished look. Okay, so here I am with the finished look. I am really happy with it. The foundation is beautiful. Like I honestly can't see it. I cannot see it sitting on my skin. Like it just looks like my skin. I really recommend it. Hopefully it doesn't break apart or get patchy or cakey or, you know, any of those things as I get more oily. I've already blotted with some powder while I was brushing my hair. I threw a couple of curls in it with the curling iron, and I was already starting to get a bit shiny. So that tells you about how long I last without powdering. It's not a pretty sight. I hope that you enjoyed seeing all of the new things that I have bought, and some of these hot new releases from Sephora and Shoppers Drug Mart that I have purchased. I did get the concealer straight from Charlotte Tilbury, and it always is a treat buying straight from the makeup brand site, because often things come nicely wrapped and whatnot. So yeah, this has been fun. Time is our most precious resource, and when you spend some of your very precious time with me, I really, really appreciate it. I hope wherever in the world you are, that you're well, that you're healthy, that you're happy. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Activate the notification bell, ding, and comment down below. I love reading your comments, and maybe thumbs up for me. And that's it for me for today. Take care. Bye bye.